All right, so Australia Day, typically Aussies go to the beaches. Of course, in New South Wales, people on the beach are a little reticent to go into the water after we had 4 shark attacks in just 2 days last week, including, sadly, the death of a 12-year-old boy. And then even Saturday and Sunday here in New South Wales, we had multiple sightings of sharks, 10 on Saturday off the coast of Manly. The New South Wales government has decided to take action. They're investing $4.5 million to purchase 30 more drones, which will bring to 80 the number of patrolled beaches where surveillance drones will be working, operating, spotting sharks to keep people safe. The question, though, is why would they invest in 30 more to cover 80 beaches when there's 130 patrolled beaches? Why not just spend the money and have surveillance drones on every single patrolled beach?
Well, not only should they have surveillance drones, they should also just have shark nets on every patrolled beach. I don't understand why it's that hard. And don't forget, the Minns Labor government said they were doing a trial to remove shark nets last year in 2025, and that was then pushed back when there was the fatal attack at DY last year. So this is a government that is listening to environmental activists who put the lives of turtles, you know, I love turtles, but turtles' lives do not come before people's lives. And so the answer is drones are a good start, but nothing is as effective as shark nets. That's just a fact. So they should be, of course, adding more drones, but they should be adding more shark nets. Instead, what they were doing was trying to take them away.
And I'm sort of, when it comes to the means you use, rather agnostic. Like, it does not matter to me what you use as long as it's effective.
Culling?
Whether it's, culling, shark nets, smart drum lines, drones, I don't really care. I just want something that actually works. But, of course, so often in this discussion, it's not about how do we preserve human life and what actually works. It starts from the position of it's the shark's home, the water is the shark's home, and we are invading that, if I can say that on this of all days. And so you're kind of asking for it if you go into the water. And so the shark's life must be protected above yours. That's just not tenable. I've said it many times, I'll say it again. We are at the top of the evolutionary tree. The water is our home as well. And we have the right, there's no other species who's done to the world what we've done to the world. Some would argue not always great, but there you are. But we have the right to go in the water by whatever means necessary and to control that water by whatever means necessary, and we should do so. And the idea that you can have 80 beaches with drones on them, but not the 130 that are patrol. Yep. Like, is it that hard to go and buy 50 more drones just to get it done? I don't understand.
For the government to do something but still leave a third of New South Wales beaches without a surveillance drone doesn't make sense. And you're quite right. Drones are affected by... They can't obviously go extreme distances. Weather could play a factor. So you need other mitigating things as well. But they could also reduce the number of drownings if they put surveillance drones and advertise that, because it would encourage people. Not only are you safer from drowning between the flags, but you've got the coverage of surveillance drones from sharks as well. So it could work on a number of levels.